Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. We are continuing on with Act 2, Part 2 of the Lantern Rite Music Festival for version 3.4. Very excited to see how this continues on with how it initially started with this interesting prospect of a fair lady, like a lore sequence of the past, a potential adepti that's going to be brought up and addressed, which I think it's going to be maybe Cloud Retainer that they refer to with Dvorak, which shout out to Marco Meatball, by the way. I did watch a little bit of his video mentioning his inclusion of being a voice actor for this event of Genshin, which is super cool. So yeah, we're going to be picking up where we last left off. We have pretty much done everything else up to this point. I'm going to be focusing on mini games, and then we're going to jump into part 2, which is a single harmony for an irreplaceable soul. However, before any of that, a very interesting piece of lore was revealed to us in the first part, which is this is the Mingxiao lantern of the adepti known as Sea Gazer. Now, I think the first time we ever got note of this adepti's name was during the Archon quest interlude chapter with Shenhe last year, where we actually went to this adepti's abode. Now, I did a little bit of research, but in version 2.7, we actually got Sea Gazer lore, which I don't remember if I knew it at the time. I won't know until I edit the videos from that patch. But if you go to this YouTube channel right here, the Perilous Trail cutscene event sequence regarding Xiao and Yelan and the 2.7 like cutscene patch where he gets saved basically, the description actually talks about Sea Gazer, and it says, many years ago, the Adeptus Sea Gazer made good friends with a thaumaturge. Emulating the story of adepti and mortal kindred spirits recorded in ancient text, he gave the mortal his treasured device, being the fantastic compass. Sea Gazer was the owner of the fantastic compass from that patch. He said, look, my friends, this contraption is rather intriguing. If you and I activate it, one may move the heavens and shake the earth. Such is how the world works. What one may fail to do, two may succeed. I have spent much time gazing at the sea gazer, in leisure, and have seldom exerted myself, but it is my pleasure to aid others in need. The battle ahead is fraught with peril. Perilous Trail. Millennia later, both you and I may linger in this world no more. When the time comes, someone can return this device to the mountains, which may serve as a testament to our friendship. Thus did the catalyst find its way into mortal homes and stayed in their hands until. That's actually fucking goated. I remember him being mentioned during the 2.4 patch with Shenhe, but I didn't know if they mentioned anything beyond just knowing about him and him having a relationship with the other adepti. I kind of almost like Skybracer, and like he died before the events of like the game, but yeah, I thought that was just really cool. I don't know how he died or anything. We know how Skybracer died. He died protecting Liyue. He like held up this mountain from falling like on the villages nearby. Yeah, that's just a little interesting piece of lore for those of you who didn't know, and it kind of ties into a patch that we did a while back, so I think that's really cool. That's number one thing that I wanted to get out of the way, was the quick lore with Skybracer. The second thing, and I tweeted about this, some of you guys have probably already seen it, but we have a new member of the future streams that we're going to be including with Chair-kun and Crow-kun over there, okay? Everybody say hello to Colin Amber. Help! I got this little plushie on Amazon. I had to get it, bro. I had to get it. It's so good. It's so well made. And I have her chilling with Crow-kun over there, chilling on top of Chair-kun. And yeah, she's very well designed, very well made. I love like the stitching and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to like flex and showcase this because I actually really like how it turned out, how it looks. And finally I have it after like ordering it like a week ago. So she's going to be in here for the future streams. So make sure y'all are on your best behavior. Yeah, and then soon they're going to be joined by the statue of Her Excellency, the almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder, whenever that gets here. Anyways, with all of that said, let us officially start the mini game. So, oh yeah, that's right. We got to see all these dude, these are such beautiful animations. I need to get a screenshot of all of these once I actually finish all the content. All right, let's see. Go to challenge. Oh, damn. Get rid of the enemies as soon as possible to ensure the safety of the Lantern Rite. Say less, game. I got you. All right, so we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Uguay Gaming, let's go! Oh my god. That's actually insane. I was not expecting her to pop off that much. I think she's like the only like truly built character right now. Chat initially was like, yeah, there's no combat during Lantern Rite, but there's combat now. Hey, there you go. All right, let's do this quest next. So this is like the Yaksha picture puzzle event thing. Hello there, Mr. Bravebeard. Hold on. All right, let me think about this real quick. All right, Arnold, don't fuck this up. Where do I go from here? Oh my god, this is so stressful. I'm so stressed right now. I think I got it. I gotta wait for him to turn around now. There we go. Oh my god, that's so stressful, dude. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna fuck it up, and I was like, I don't know how I got back to here, so I don't... If I didn't get it right here, it would have been all over again. Yes, we did it. Nenfeng is found. Past matters are past. I go now with the Adepti at last. Let's go. Easy, boys. Oh my god, so many rewards. God damn! So many rewards. All right, here we go. You rest for a while. Oh, wow. Wow, there's like... That's so cool. There's fireworks in the sky throughout. That's pretty neat. All right, let's see. Oh my god. Whoa! This is actually really neat. All right, we're good? Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, you're like suspended in stasis when you come out of that. Yeah, this is really cool. This is probably my favorite one of the bunch. Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. I love the I love the constant fanfare that's given to you because of the fireworks. It's so good. Yeah, this is incredibly stimulating. If we could wing glide like this, wing gliding would actually be goated in Genshin. Yeah, they're using Golden Apple music for this too. Sumeru's like, what the hell is this? Oh, this is great. I don't even care. Give me an excuse to freaking ride around Sumeru like an absolute Chad. We're not out here for perfect scores, damn it. Okay, tying these in with those was actually cool, and I almost just died right there. Oh, man, that's so good. Goodbye, friendship experience. Not right now. I'm too busy having fun. This is actually really good. Wait a minute. We got a biggie churl over here, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this area I told you guys about? The 5-day camp to get a chest? Well, apparently those fuckers upgraded because I didn't know that they upgraded like that. Get him! Yow, yow! Yow, yow, DPS Gaming, by the way.
All hail. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Nice. Chee! So I think tomorrow is when I'll get the chest because this is on day 4 now. But yeah, I was just in the area, so I decided to check it out. And I did not know that they get a stone side Lower Trail. That's actually kind of cool. Oh my god, it has to be Mondstadt. Bro, we're taking Lantern Rite actually international. We're going to every nation. That's so cool. Well, hello, Inazuma. Y'all have some issues right now, so I don't really know if we can bring y'all across the ocean, but Yoimiya already like annoys everybody enough with the fireworks, and she probably supplied it. She probably made Inazuma so much money. These are probably all of her fireworks. She's like, hey, you can have fun with the fireworks, just don't bring them here. This is so good. Dude, look at this. I love how we get super high up and you can just see the whole, look, this is all of Mondstadt we're looking at. Sheesh, dude, we're getting so high. Can we get much higher? We're about to ascend to Celestia, for Christ's sake. Stop. Dude, Sustainer's about to be on my ass, bro. Where the fuck are we going? Bro, Celestia has to be like right under me. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, look how fucking high we are. I can see the tree in freaking Sumeru. Mondstadt. Freaking Dragon Spine. The Grand Narukami Shrine Tree. Bro, I can literally see everything. Dvalin's Lair. Joyun Karst over there. Like, I can literally see all the nations of Teyvat from up here. All right, Hutao. I know how much you appreciate life and death, but I enjoy you more alive than dead. Wow, man. That was such a fun event. Oh, and I get all the fireworks. Uguay has a little fireworks. That's so sweet. Goro's little companion dog buddy has one. This one, oh my god, is that freaking Bongo Head? Oh my god, my boy Bongo Head getting the respect he deserves. Bro, I don't deserve this. This is too wholesome. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after a bunch of internet issues and completing up all the mini games, we're going to be continuing and hopefully finishing off the entirety of part 2 of the Lantern Rite story quest storyline with Dvorak and this fair lady and like this whole music festival that we're putting on together with Xinyan and the gang. Picking up where we left off from the last one, we are continuing on with a single harmony for an irreplaceable soul. You and Ganyu have agreed to look separately for clues about the woman in Dvorak's story. Now it's time to meet up. Oh, is she falling asleep again? You didn't stay up for 2 whole days again, did you? Oh, man.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. What time is it?
It's time for bed, Ganyu.
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
Sleeping well, Paimon, implies that she got any sleep.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore.
Yeah.
Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from.
All right, I'm guessing it was Cloud Retainer back in the day.
Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
Uh-oh, we're closing in hot on our suspect.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they imagined her having wings, or maybe they gave her horns.
Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool. But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the Adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you're an Adeptus. Well, you're half Adeptus.
Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So cute. No, so stealthy.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude?
Maybe.
That would explain why she just left without saying a word.
Cloud Retainer likes to talk a lot, though. But she also doesn't really like being around humans, so I don't know if she would want to even, like, converse with someone that she saved if they were a human.
She was probably thinking something like... One was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like her, all right. Yeah, that definitely sounds like Cloud Retainer.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon.
Come on. I know that that was supposed to be a joke, but I actually think that that's literally who it is.
As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet.
Just because of the lake that's just outside of her abode. Like, imagine her just enjoying herself in her house, and she hears some human drowning on her lawn, and she's like, what the hell are you doing? Get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I'd save them too. I don't want to catch a case.
If we set off now, we could head to Mount Aozang and ask her about it.
Mount Aozang? Yo, Mount Aozang, okay? I'm an OG.
You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can... I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Okay.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, last year we had to do like the freaking Cooking Mama event with her.
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However...
You still have your reservations?
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode.
Yeah.
She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind.
Yeah.
I promised I'd help Mr.
She always
Dvorak,
talks
and
about
now
me.
that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts.
Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Damn, Ganyu. You ready for this? Are you sure you want to do this?
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now.
Yeah, she's like, my mom's gonna embarrass me again.
Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic.
Yeah.
Wait,
Aw.
did she leave already?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Damn. She's like, let's just get this over with. A single harmony for an irreplaceable soul.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
You fly, Paimon.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
That is true. Last year's cutscene, Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper went to her abode.
Now that I think about it,
I assume we're gonna see
Cloud
Shenhe.
Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about
It's
her.
so wild to me that if we see Shenhe, we will have dead ass not seen her for an entire year since she came out.
Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes,
Ooh.
one by one.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
Paimon's like, can you go without me?
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right?
Yeah.
We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Please tell me we get to throw Paimon in the lake and reenact fishing her out like we did when the game first started. That would be incredible.
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
Of course, Paimon wouldn't volunteer herself. If you're so sure, why don't you try?
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
That's the point! That's what we're trying to do. It has to be realistic.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center!
I liked my idea better, Hoyoverse. Maybe we can talk about a hotfix later. My people will call your people, no biggie. But missed opportunity if I do say so myself. Anyways, let's give these writers what they want. I guess it's okay. I guess it's fine. This leaves a lot to be desired.
Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
Yeah, I know, right? What would you do without me? Someone carried
What
you.
is going on?
Okay, so I appreciate it, Xiao, but you kind of ruined our plan. Hey, he saved us.
How do you feel right now?
Wait, Shenhe's here too!
Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Oh, Shenhe, I've missed you. Oh, how I've missed you so much.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it.
It's been a whole fucking year, though.
Okay, fine. Paimon will explain.
And I'm so surprised she's still not on the banner.
We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music.
A lifeguard.
But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
I know that much.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus.
Yeah, she's a human.
As you both already know,
Yes.
Traveler and Paimon.
Oh my god, Shenhe, I fucking love you. I know you're cryo, but you're so hot.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
I'm fine.
Glad you're okay.
Mr. Edgelord over here, he's like, I think I'm really happy you're all right, I guess. You're leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
As ever, the conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
I love you too, Xiao.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However...
Apparently she's not home.
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
Earlier this morning, she set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
Oh?
Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, because I remember during last year's Lantern Rite, also the cutscene that they had, Ganyu approached Shenhe, because like Shenhe, you know, she's like, I need to stay away from people. I'm about to like destroy the world someday. I need to distance myself. And then Ganyu was like, hey, you know, try to warm up to her. I like that.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master.
Okay.
In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
As Ganyu has.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city.
Nice.
And also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
She's like, you're my equal practically.
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Ganyu just doesn't want you to become too courteous around her. Yeah, 'cause she doesn't like, she gets awkward about accepting compliments.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted.
I love Shenhe's eyes, by the way. Her and Hu Tao have like some of the best looking eyes in the game. Noted. Everyone's spamming the noted emote in chat.
So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
Oh my god. You're kidding, right?
It's...
What? Sheesh.
A kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
A sound of emotions.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Okay.
We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music. And based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day.
Oh god.
Please follow me.
How did you,
Oh,
Paimon's
really?
description?
Great, let's go!
Paimon, that was a mess of a description. What do you mean? Follow Shenhe to her cultivation place. Oh, here it is. Oh, what's this place? Back at the...
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Are you okay?
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences, Paimon.
Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all!
What
you when you
is
just
happening? What?
Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
That's the sound of nature.
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault.
There you go.
What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Paimon admitted she was wrong. Imagine.
And a melody is?
Go on, Paimon. Sing us a nursery rhyme.
Hey, don't you patronize Paimon. Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of nursery rhymes, but Paimon does not sing on demand without payment. Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Fingers crossed this won't attract... Bro, I swear to God, we have the voice of, like, summoning or something. Because I remember the first time we summoned a whopper flower, a cryo whopper flower. And then we did it again, I think, during the R&R request. And I summoned a fucking pyro one. I was singing out of tune. I don't know if Zach got paid for that to just hum, but I'll take it.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
Oh, it was. Now I know what he was going for. Before I was like, I can't make out what he's trying to sing. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It was like at a lower octave.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the xiao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber.
Hell yeah.
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me.
A whole year.
Day.
Even she's like, yeah, the only memory we had was from last year, by the way.
So that's the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories.
True.
It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside.
I'm going back and I'm editing my Let's Play, like my time capsule Let's Play of Genshin. And like, it's so cool to like relive a lot of those moments for the first time again.
What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
Cheap and tasty chop suey. All the sounds of Lua. Yeah, all the sounds of the fucking NPCs.
Yes, that's right.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Lua probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives.
You'll get there.
At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination.
Exactly. Everyone just overthinks a little too much.
The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows.
Hell yeah.
Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city,
We're the same.
in that sense, we're all the same.
Hell yeah.
You go, Ganyu. You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Damn, Paimon, that couldn't have gone worse.
Yes, I am.
Aww.
Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Aww.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please
Ooh.
invite Kuching as well.
Oh my god. All 3 of them? Sheesh.
I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
I will not take no for an answer.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time.
Just don't eat them, please.
I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Oh, never mind. Have at it.
Then, thank you in advance.
Damn.
Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs.
Damn.
Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
I doubt Kaching will be munching. Yeah, I was about to say, what's Kaching gonna do if you two are eating freaking plants?
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
She did it. All right, I'm snitching. Paimon said it.
Master.
Damn. You fucked with the wrong one, Paimon.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already. Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights.
Jesus.
Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
I love how she says barely a moment has passed. Literally a year to an Adeptus is but a fleeting moment. That's wild.
One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Oh, okay.
Well, shall one lead the way?
Yes, please, Cloud Retainer.
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
I also just realized that all of the Adepti seem to take on, like, students of some sort. Cloud Retainer has taken on Shenhe and Ganyu. Madam Ping has taken on Shangling and Yao Yao. So I wonder if there's going to be future... Ghostwriter moment right here. I wonder if we're going to get future characters that are disciples of Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver in the future.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite, Shenhe.
If you want to release a xiao lantern, come and find us anytime.
Oh my god, I'm gonna release one right now, just for this moment.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Goodbye. I love you. I actually knew what they were humming now. Now I can actually hum along. Oh, I loved that moment. That was such a great moment. You know what? This is for you, Shenhe. I don't know when the hell you're gonna be on the banner. I don't know what the hell MiHoYo's waiting for. I thought it was gonna be this patch, in all honesty, but this one's for you. All right, that's for you, Shenhe. That's for all the good moments and good vibes we made in the last year. It's the fact that I got to see you for the first time and over it, and well, since of Drink-a-Dreaming, but in a severely meaningful way. And yeah, that's actually pretty base. Hope to see you again in the future. Wait, we're going to the Guili Plains. Are we getting Guizhong lore? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Is this
Yeah.
Guili Plains?
Oh my god. Is this really happening?
Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Is she gonna talk about Guizhong?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong.
Oh
But have you ever
my
heard of her?
god. Yes. I've definitely heard it somewhere. It's called reading lore.
Guizhong is another name of Hagentis, the god of dust.
Wait.
She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
That's like her other name? Whoa, hold on. I gotta write that down. Bro, we're literally getting Guizhong lore in Lantern Rite. Are you serious? Bro, why do they do this all the time, man? They're like, hey, you want some interesting lore about a character that's no longer around? Limited event. Have fun.
Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly.
Oh my god.
Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table.
I really feel like Zhongli named himself Zhongli after Guizhong. Like Guizhong and like Gui Li was a combination. I almost feel like he literally just wholesale took her name.
Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table.
Sea Gazer?
He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow.
Wow.
When it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Yeah, he was proud of them. He was happy to have them around. And the Fantastic Compass came in clutch for us in the past.
Paimon remembers that name.
Yep.
So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention.
Damn.
Neither Guizhong nor One was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations.
Yo, they were all just flexing on each other. That's great though.
As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, One often quarreled with Sea Gazer.
I wonder if that's what drove Guizhong to create the Guizhong Ballista.
His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of One's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Oh, damn. Mans was actually cheating.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics.
Damn, she's like, yo, break
On
out the
some
popcorn.
occasions, she would join in. And on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
She's getting to the good part.
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?
I love her.
Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat.
She sounds so carefree and chill.
She always sought to make everyone happy. And one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, One never felt bothered or offended.
I wonder if she died during the calamity. I don't think we know, or I don't know how she died.
It also helped that she never referred to One as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Damn, Paimon.
Come on, get over yourself!
Damn! The disrespect!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table.
Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, dude. I wonder if they'll talk about like what Guoba was like before he became like a freaking teddy bear, basically. Marchosius was like, yo, everybody eats around here.
Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument.
Yeah, I would
and
too.
prepare the table for a night of feasting and
This man was a
drinking.
giant fucking... You gonna argue with a giant teddy bear chef? No, you're gonna stop what you're doing and grub. She just mentions Marchosius like we're expected to know who that is, by the way. Another limited event, by the way. If someone just started Genshin and is doing this, they'd be like, who the fuck's Marchosius? I'm just hyped because I've done all of this shit, so I get everything, I know everything, but it's like, bruh.
Back then, One was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
Yeah. Damn, did he like chisel the cups out of his freaking skill like his pillars? That does sound annoying. I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant, but that is its own virtue.
Hey, you know what they say.
Even One could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking.
Hell yeah.
As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation.
This is so cool.
Filling the table with humor and laughter.
Bro, just a bunch of gods and adepti big chillin'.
Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time?
Yo, time is best spent with good friends. She called everyone an old fossil.
We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then.
Madam Ping.
Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
These were the ones who remember. Like, you know, osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
Streetward Rambler?
It's Madam Ping.
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Yeah, or just Ping. That's crazy too. I just call her Madam Ping, like always.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story?
Yeah, I almost feel like she's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's me, by the way. That was me. I'm the fair lady.
Or are you saying that...
Or maybe it
was Guizhong? Didn't she...
Hold on.
already...
Yeah, how long ago did this happen, actually?
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow.
It reminds her of her friend that died.
One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
Paimon, just stop talking, please.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Hilly Churl in the background, just living his life. He's like, hey, I want to listen to the story. You know what? Actually, I'm going to turn around and go back home. Wait, we gonna get a cutscene? We gonna see what she...
gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles.
The table? Oh my god, are we gonna see all three of them?
Neither would yield.
Oh!
Under the pretext of a social gathering,
Both of
one
them!
invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creation.
Oh my god.
Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior.
Oh, look at her! That's Cloud
No one
Retainer!
was too proud to acknowledge it. In one's heart,
Why does she look like Bayonetta?
Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler,
Oh my god.
begins with
Look
a
at all the
second level.
mechanical stuff!
in Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no
Look at
substitute for
her!
human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies.
That's a bell?
Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the
Oh,
soul.
is that the cleansing
An
bell,
emotional
actually?
enterprise
Whoa!
that could never hope to be replicated by machines.
Is that what Madam Ping looks like?
They
That's her
argued
from the...
endlessly
from the
until
Moon
one asked
Chase
Rex Lapis
cutscene.
to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use.
That's the cleansing bell!
One would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the
Bro,
mortal world.
no way!
But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon
Yes,
engulfed
the
Guili
Yaksha!
plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy and fell in battle.
She died.
Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last. All that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body.
Holy fuck.
After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor my friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device.
Yeah. And it
Many
saved
lantern
us
rites have passed
with
since then.
Osile.
Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do
Holy
you gaze?
fuck, dude.
The Guili Plains?
Oh, is that the Archon War?
It's everything.
Oh my god, what a...
Think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm,
I can't believe that they're
Two must
giving
one
us
day
all of this.
to the world.
below.
I can't believe this.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
I didn't think she died during the Archon War because she had already like established herself as like coexisting with zhongli and the Adepti and all that. So I was like, the Archon War was already over. I assume all of these like godly alliances were during the Archon War, but I guess afterwards you couldn't really have quote unquote alliances. Like you really just had to be like the one and only. Not to say that that's why she was killed, but like it seems like that might be the case. Holy shit. What a cutscene, man. That was incredible. That person that was in the moon chase cutscene was Madam Ping. That was over a year ago. Like there was no confirmation of who that was because they didn't show us Cloud Retainer in that either. So we got to see Cloud Retainer, Guizhong, and Madam Ping in that. We saw all of their different like instruments and creations. We saw the final touches being made on the Guizhong Ballista that went on to be used to fight Osile during the Liyue Archon quest. Guizhong looked incredible. She looked so cute. God, man, I wish she was playable. We saw the history of the cleansing bell and like how everything kind of played out with everyone after she died. I think it even explains a little bit of like her attire too.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Yeah, freaking Cloud Retain is a real chatty patty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them.
Makes sense.
One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own.
And she got the bell at the end of the day. Like, I almost kind of want to make a new account on this game and play through the game once the whole story's over, just so I can like really understand a lot. Because that cleansing bell was just given to us. She just was like, here you go do the quest. No significance. We had no idea what it meant to her or anything. Now I'm just like, oh my God.
Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition.
Wow. So I wonder if we're gonna get Madam Ping as a playable character, because we saw her design first, which is gonna be very interesting because a certain someone once said, why should anyone care about characters if you can't play as them? Which would be the ultimate level of irony.
That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
Jeez.
And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Oh, yes.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history.
Yeah.
Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain zhongli wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
Yeah, I remember when that happened too, and he specifically told us to go to her when he was right down the street. I was like, I feel like he doesn't want to go see her on purpose, but I didn't know it was because he faked his death and he didn't want any of the Adepti to know. But at the same time, I was like, oh, he must know her.
After all, we all have known each other for several millennia.
Exactly.
Some things between us are implicitly understood.
She's like, I could just look at this man and know.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art.
Okay.
And can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting.
Yeah. Damn, its owner departed, so they use it for the rite of departing. They used it for zhongli too.
But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes.
Oh.
No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition.
Jesus, that is a tragic tune right there.
Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither.
I feel so bad. This poor old lady.
The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once.
Maybe we'll hear it.
Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating.
Was it Madame Ping?
Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
Yeah, in the instrument of Guizhong.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One and done, you know? Kind of like you don't want to ruin a good thing by doing it too much.
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
That's too heavy, bro. The one attuned to my soul is no longer here. That's some next level shit.
Aw, poor Madame Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times,
Wow.
I never knew anything of this particular story.
God, what an honor.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time.
I'm so sad, man.
Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories
Thank God.
would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetward Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
I don't know. That's a tough call, man.
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely.
Yeah.
The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
Like, if that's how you feel, that's how you think she would feel?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like, what if Madame Ping has accepted it, but Cloud Retainer hasn't? And that's why Cloud Retainer secludes herself, right?
Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained.
Yes.
Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with.
In a way, it's sad because Guizhong is gone, but because Guizhong died, that is what allowed Ping to be able to connect with so many people.
Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on. Because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Ganyu is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite.
Oh my God, that's right. And she like agreed.
When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
I don't know. She'd have to be in like this old lady getting up on stage, jamming out for a music festival. I don't know. Maybe if she gets into like her Adeptus form, that'd be Pog, but...
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping. And Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
Do it as a favor for me? Like, who the fuck am I? Do it for Ganyu.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable.
He's like, I do kind of owe you for the food.
Very well.
Hey, let's go. You know what's hilarious about this? Last year, Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper ran off and did like their own thing and left the Cloud Retainer there. And like now it's like the reverse effect. Now she's going to Lantern Rite and they're just doing whatever the hell.
Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
Yeah, there you go. The other old fossils.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains.
Yep.
Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glazed lilies?
Oh my god. Glazed lilies on the Guili Plains for Guizhong.
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
Oh my god, what do we do now?
What? Cloud Retainer?
Damn.
You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Bruh, really? She's like, I don't see them leaving. What's going on here? Oh man, I can't believe we know about Guizhong now. Marchosius feeds the homies. All of them hung out, drank, partied, had a good time, listened to music. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my god, and she's here too. Master, I've returned.
Whoa, Madam Ping and Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Yeah, you freaking told me to.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
I'm so sorry, Madam Ping. I'm sorry for your loss, even though it was thousands of years ago. You're so sweet.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Is she ready?
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Damn.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us,
Come on, you can do
the
it.
weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Really? You didn't do anything.
Huh?
Aw, come on. She's like, baton pass, quick.
All right. This all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life.
She probably knows it's her. She's like, obviously it was me. You know, it's come back around full circle. Ganyu recounts the story to Madam Ping.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
I swear to God, if she's like, oh no, it wasn't me, and then it actually was Cloud Retainer, I'm gonna be like, bro, really?
Let me think. Yes.
Oh!
I do believe I recall that encounter.
Okay, but was it you?
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all. When mortal lives are so very brief.
We pass it down as best we can.
It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Yeah, Hagentis is her other name.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue.
Exactly.
Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
God, what a fucking awesome story.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Paimon, stop. Stop.
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom.
She believed in humans. I mean, I guess initially she thought they were too weak and she probably grew to respect them.
But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence.
We're smart, chat.
She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake.
True, actually true. Do not look down on us.
With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them.
Why is it looking at Aether? Aether's a fucking alien, practically. Actually, I don't know what Aether is. Let's be real.
And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal.
Hell yeah.
Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism?
Oh.
The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
Oh, shit.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland.
I love her so much. I fucking wish she was around still.
When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
I feel like I lost someone too. I feel like I really lost what could have been, dude.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Well, she's been through a lot in her time.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every
true.
opportunity.
She's like, hey, you old bag, you better bring your A game next Lantern Rite.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
She would be judging our music festival so hard, dude.
Oh, yeah! Music!
Yeah, the festival.
We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I don't know, man. There's a bunch of youngins in this festival, like Hu Tao and Xinyan and whatnot. I just can't picture old Madam Ping unless she goes as her Adeptus form or something.
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did.
I mean, can't you just change your form?
And whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again.
My God.
sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Sea Gazer too, looking just like they did in the old days.
Bro, all of the freaking goats that we lost, man. Skybracer, Sea Gazer, Guizhong, Bosacious, like absolute legends.
No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat.
Time mends all wounds.
Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
Liyue is the potted plant we watered along the way, chat. I want to just be able to have the same type of view on the human experience as Madam Ping when I'm her age. Or when I look like her when I'm like in another like 40, 50 years or whatever.
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may,
I can't believe this.
I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, no boomers allowed at this Lantern, right?
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Yanfei!
Whoa, what's everyone
Oh
doing
my
here?
god!
Did something bad
She's
happen?
here! God, I love you. Welcome.
And now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Granny.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad.
Are we gonna see you in Fontaine? Please say yes.
No.
Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now.
Sheesh.
I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands.
Oh,
Cloud Retainer,
okay.
Ping, we will be off for now.
Alrighty. Y'all good?
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
Is Ganyu trying to be, sussy right now?
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Oh, boy.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea.
Yes!
We can chat a while.
Please, please.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
Fuck yeah.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
We'd be like, oh yeah, we found out who it was. It was this old lady.
You got it, Madam Ping.
God, this was so
Thank you
beautiful.
all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Please let that be a Radiant Spin Crystal music track for the Serenity Pot.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
I am praging right now.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Liyue actually has freaking leveled up.
Ping, what say you to convening more often in the future?
That would be quite wonderful. But I must say, after all this time, I've grown quite accustomed to the harbor. When we are to meet, I shall have to trouble you to make the journey to the city.
Well, she flies, okay? She's got it made.
You sound just like Shenhe. The child is constantly telling one all sorts of stories from the city, as if one was partial to them.
Have you ever considered moving to the city?
Oh my god.
There are plenty of people here to talk to.
True.
I think you would find it quite the antidote to the monotony of solitude.
I think that would be kind of cool if all the Adepti just freaking move into the city and then the Adepti are living amongst the humans like Zhong. I feel like some of them would be onto zhongli though, so who knows?
And if you looked around, I suspect you would find some young minds with an interest in the mechanical arts.
Ooh.
Some of them even worth training.
We're gonna have more characters in the future under her tutelage. Dude, we need to get Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper lore now in the future. That's gonna be so freaking pog.
Mr. Dvorak!
Welcome back, buddy.
And Kuching's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Nice.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yes, got a little emotional along the way, but we did it.
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You recount the true story of the fair lady to Kuching and Dvorak.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an Adeptus remembering her late friend?
He just happened to be in the right place at the right time to where he didn't die.
That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madame Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Yeah.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
True.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person.
Wow.
That can wait until after the concert, though.
Okay.
For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
All right, I assume the performance is happening right now?
Speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is going to be able to hear it no matter where they are in the harbor.
Wait, are you serious?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Hey, relax. Just treat it like any other performance.
Okay, all right. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Man's getting the heebie-jeebies at the last minute.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people.
Yes.
After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
It's like encapsulating memories and moments in time with the people that you were with at the time. Whenever I think of music, I think of where I was in my life the first time I heard it. Like a lot of the music that I grow to appreciate and listen to now, believe it or not, are tracks that I listened to when I first heard them, like in high school or middle school or whatever.
Please, share your insights with me.
Like music is memory in a way.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad.
Oh. Go on.
It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts.
Yep.
It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
That was a broad summary, but not the most detailed.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Oh, damn.
Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done.
Little Miss Workaholic over here. No, Workaholic number 2, I should say.
As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Hello again.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait.
Wait, what's wrong?
Paimon feels like she's forgetting something.
Shenyan?
What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent...
Oh,
Wait, no.
fuck!
Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots!
Zhongli's still waiting! Oh my god, dude. Nate from nascent bamboo shoots.
Zhongli said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself. Ugh.
Damn.
Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Jesus Christ, dude. I completely forgot. Yeah, bamboozle soup. Yeah, Zhongli just got bamboozled, thinking that we were just gonna go for a quick visit and come back. He had to have expected there to be more than just a simple trip to get bamboo shoots. He's probably like, hey, enjoy the next lore drop, because we know what's gonna happen. And I was just about to mention Hu Tao. Yunjin's here too, actually. Awesome. Yo, she's popping off already. Oh my god. She's like, yo, trying to get ready for my performance.
All right, let's take a break here.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
Yes, if I can.
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
For real, a hot minute, actually. I love how she's like hip to the jive.
We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Wait, invisible? What are you talking about? There's some ghosts?
Invisible audience members?
Oh god, Paimon.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
She's afraid of frogs, by the way.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition.
Yo, let's go!
With my words, Shenyan's chords, and Yunjin as our mentor,
Damn, dude. Yo, let her cook. She's going in.
we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along.
Damn.
But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
That's not to be taken literally, Paimon. She basically means she's gonna be spitting hot fire, which means that her rhyming skills, her beats, the flow is gonna be next level. Maybe, kinda, sorta. I don't know.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Guizhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhongli? Yeah, because we left him hanging.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
Aww, did he go and see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper? Because they're basically up in the mountains by themselves.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms,
I'm sorry.
he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Man's waited for me for like a week and he's like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here.
Oh.
To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
You're all gonna be here one day.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part.
Oh.
Do you want to go through them together?
Oh, sure thing. I'm all ears.
I love how they've made them two have a really like strong friendship, Xinyan and Yunjin, especially during the last year's Lantern Rite.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, Please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses.
Okay, so that's probably the epilogue, because that was in the trailer.
You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
An after party. For the afterlife, get it?
Okay, everyone. I think that's a long enough break. Let's take it from the top, shall we? Ms. Eunice, such a strict mentor. These breaks aren't even long enough to have a sip of tea.
Well, you were desperate to get involved, and this is what it takes.
Damn.
If I gave you half the chance, you'd be sipping tea till nightfall.
Hey, how about I treat us all to some late night snacks once we're done?
Ooh.
Hotel, what you craving?
How about some stir-fried filet with a side of crab roe tofu?
That sounds good.
Where are we gonna find crab roe tofu so late at night?
We could always just go pester masterful chef Zhongli.
Oh my god!
Now I'm hungry. All right, let's knock this out and then go grab some food.
I love them. I love all of them together like this. It's so great. Mount Hulao. Yo! See? I think Cloud Retainer brought that pot earlier because they said that she came here with like some giant cooking thing. So she brought food for the boys and then Zhongli. Oh my god, they got the table and everything. God, I love this.
Paimon sees them. It's illuminated deer and illuminated bird number 2.
Greetings, everyone. Long time no see. Hey, Zach's getting some voice lines. Pog, he's getting paid.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the same voice actor for the Traveler Ether is the same voice actor for Mooncarver the Adepti.
Everything's great. But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli, here you are. We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
He's like, it's about damn time. I had to come to the mountains and get them myself.
Impeccable timing.
I know, right? He was like, you know what? I'll just show up here and they'll bring my food to me. Easy clap.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Oh yeah, this is the same pot that was used in the Cooking Mama simulator back during Moon Chase.
Wait, that mechanism, is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yes, we did.
Excellent.
I wish we could talk to you about it.
The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon.
True.
Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us.
I pulled a Chi-Chi.
When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Of course.
Oh, Zhongli, Hutao told us to tell you something.
Yeah, we're still witnessing Zhongli, everything.
She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival.
Yeah, she's like, you can show up to the festival if you want, but you're showing up to the after party.
As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight.
Aww.
Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna stay here. That's nice.
As for the banquet, since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
A mere consultant. Yeah, and I'll hate them as just a feeble scholar, my dude.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
I said, I can't wait.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed.
Oh my god.
Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Piping hot bamboo shoot soup. Oh, it's a quest item. Nice. I don't have to ever eat it. Bamboo shoot soup created using the Supreme Cuisine machine. Zhongli rated this dish as such. The appearance is exquisite and the aroma rich and intense. Among its key ingredients are nascent bamboo shoot. They're hard to come by, but due to a multiplicity of reasons, their commemorative value far exceeds their worth as cooking ingredients. Since this meal was created by an adeptus, it won't spoil even if you just leave it in your bag. Good, because I was never taking it out anyway. Yo, we have bamboo shoot soup. We have top quality grape juice. Yo, we're about to have a full course meal by the end of this game.
Had one known that Cloud Retainer was in possession of such eminently useful devices, one would have sought to borrow one from her long ago.
Hey, at least now you know.
And yet, since you share my lack of enthusiasm for mechanisms and fine dining, it would have become a mere decorative ornament in your abode.
Damn.
Not so. Had one had such a device to make up for one's lack of culinary prowess, Shenhe would not have had to rely on flowers and herbs alone for sustenance while under one's care.
In that case, shall we rendezvous with Cloud Retainer one day soon and request to borrow one more Supreme Cuisine machine?
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Yo, we're about to make a come up.
I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Liyue Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
I'm gonna miss you, Zhongli. Have fun, boys. Thanks for the food. Thanks for the good vibes, the good times. I love Lantern Rite, dude. Lantern Rite never, ever fucking misses, ever. Even the first one, it has a lot of reasons for it to be a flop compared to the other ones, but Lantern Rite has only improved with each year. It's like so good, man. I can't believe I learned as much as I did. Oh, is this the performance? Oh, it's the performance! Oh, the kids!
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage.
Let's go!
Right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Xiao, and this is a little something called...
Oh!
The
The Blaze
Blaze Lilies!
Lilies. Let's go! Where's everybody? There they are! Guoba! Xingqiu! Chongyun!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below.
Oh my god, Guoba! Guoba!
They'll meet the spirit of rock and roll!
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too pleasant by, guiding your way to the afterlife.
Pu Tao.
Without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch it burn, get burned. Hey!
She's so cute. Wow. Sheesh.
Does anyone have any...
Oh my god, these two as well?
With another year behind us. I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
Sheesh.
Xian footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Oh my god. Dinner time? Chi-Chu! And Baizu! Aww. Oh my god, Xiao. He's like, yo, another year, another Lantern Rite. What else is new? Wow. I feel like Chi-Chi wants to have like a Lantern Rite for herself too. She's just looking at the other kids get their lanterns. Yo, Dvorak! My dude, look at Gova's like in the moment. Yao Yao. Oh, this was her reveal.
Master, listen.
I can't. This is so wholesome. Look at them. Dude!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
My boy. Shenhe, Cloud Retainer. I love the rendition of this track.
Master, the Xiao lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao lantern, the likes of which the world has never seen.
Damn.
And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display display its magnificence for all.
I'll make sure my child has the best of everything, God damn it. Oh, man. This is great. Oh, is it Madam Ping?
Listen, there must be Madam Ping.
She's playing her song. Oh my God. Yo, Vlad and Nadia in the corner. Let's go. Yo, they stay winning every Lantern Rite, bro. Oh my God. What a great Lantern Rite. Sheesh. Happy Lantern Rite, gang. Yo, Vlad and Nadia literally are just winning every year. Holy moly. A single harmony for an irreplaceable soul. What a great cutscene. What a great scene. Hold on, I gotta talk to these two. Oh, wait, aren't there characters located everywhere now? Oh, Nadia's over here now. Hey, what's going on? I didn't know you liked music, so wait, oh, is Vlad supposed to be here? Nani? Wait, maybe. Hold on, chat. I can make sense of this. Hu Tao did say that there were invisible people that were present during the Lantern Rite Festival. And I'm using Hu Tao right now, so that's why he's invisible right now. All right, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, well, my immersion's a little ruined. He's here in spirit. All right, I saw them in the cutscene. I didn't know you liked music so much. I'm so glad I invited you here. And thank you for inviting me. I've never had such a great time enjoying live music. I don't know much about music, but with the person beside me, it was a great experience. That's great. I've always been a quiet person, so I was afraid you wouldn't like this kind of event. Looks like I should keep my eyes out for more music festivals like this in the future. You know what? I wish nothing but the absolute fucking best for them. Like, actually. All right, let's see these two.
Okay, now I need to get a move on and write my next song.
Sheesh, yo, chill, y'all. You just finished your last one.
Listen to you. You only just fulfilled one lifetime dream.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought up a name for your next opera, haven't you?
You know me too well, Xinyan.
These
The
two.
Adeptus Seeking Voyage. How does that sound?
Ooh, I wanna watch that one.
Oh man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, man. Alrighty, so overall, that was a great cutscene in general. Like the rapping scene, the music scene, all of the character moments, like Dr. Baizu and Chi-Chi, we got that moment. Zhongli, you know, at Joyun Cars with the Adepti. Yeah, Guoba, we didn't get to see Guoba at all, but he might be in the third act. Knowing the fact that it's a feast and Shangling was there, maybe Guoba will be there instead. Because I was actually looking forward to seeing him and more of Shangling, but I think Xingqiu and Chongyun might be there as well. So I think the next act is going to be exciting to just wrap up and get those interactions that weren't present during this. Someone told me to check the event page real quick. I think the event page is different now or something. This? Oh, wow. Madam Ping is there now. That's so cool. God, that's such a nice detail added. Yeah, this was a great quest line that kind of gave a lot of backstory on not only Guizhong, but Madam Ping as well. Like the Adepti that we've known throughout the course of the game. Like we've known about all of them, but we don't really know them beyond like the surface level that was given to us for the Liyue Archon quest. It's so cool that like we know of these characters, we've known about them for years, but now we're really like delving into their history and really getting to understand them. Like Xiao, right? I would say Xiao. For Xiao, we got his story quest. We got the first Lantern Rite Festival, which focused on him. And then we also had the Perilous Trail, which focused on him as well, and his like Yaksha, his Yaksha brothers and sisters. So yeah, it's just cool. Like every Lantern Rite, it's like I never know what I'm gonna get. I never know what to expect. Now I'm just kind of thinking, what are they gonna do for next year's? Because I feel like we get a big piece of lore for every Lantern Rite as well, especially last year's and this year's. And so I'm just wondering what it's gonna provide, you know, for next year at this point. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. That's gonna do it for this stream. stream. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in, for watching, for all of the likes, for the follows, for everyone that has just been really awesome and supportive and patient. I know we had some internet issues during the start of this, but the next stream I'm going to be doing is actually going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to be doing the epilogue, and I'm going to be talking to all of the characters that are in the open world. Overall, loved it. I still really want to see how it ends off with the characters at the end, but thank you guys all so much for the support, and I hope you guys look forward to it.